All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. This is the Rock and Roll Rebel Show where we give you real news and not that fake news. And I'm your host, Thunder Dan. And we finally got a Speaker of the House, baby. We finally got a Speaker of the House. This guy looks like I think he's going to be okay. I don't know. We'll find out. We also got Anthony Blinken again talking in front of, I believe, the UN or some council. And it looks like we're headed to war with Iran. Come on, people. Let's call our congressman. Let's say, let's not do this. We also have Joe Biden was a little rude to a reporter. He asked them if they want to come up and do a speech. I think Joe Biden is worried about it's all catching up to him. We knew about the ballots. We know about the $200,000 check. We know about the LLCs. And without further ado, baby, let's just get right on into it, baby. Let's just get right on into it. Because we want to stay informed, and we're going to hit you with that back-to-back-to-back, baby. Because you know how we do it, baby. We in the jungle. Protect yourself at all times. And let's get into this Blinken right now. Let's just get into this Anthony Blinken guy, bro. He's deep state. Got a lot of connections to the clown show. And he's basically speaking in front of all these other leaders trying to talk like he's tough, but he's not using the words I want to hear from American. Like, if I was up there, I'd be like, look here. If you dummies don't knock this stuff off, start to get along, then there's going to be hell to pay. And I know that might fire them up too. But I think they also know what we're capable of. You know, the rumors are everywhere. But let's just play this and see what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Start the show, baby.
We're all determined to prevent this conflict from spreading. This goes to the principal responsibility of the Security Council, maintaining international peace and security. A broader conflict would be devastating, not only for Palestinians and Israelis, but for people across the region and indeed around the world. To that end, we call on all member states to send a firm, united message to any state or non-state actor that is considering opening another front in this conflict against Israel, or who may target Israel's partners, including the United States. Don't throw fuel on the fire. Members of this council, and permanent members in particular, have a special responsibility to prevent this conflict from spreading. I look forward to continuing to work with my counterpart from the People's Republic of China to do precisely that when he visits Washington later this week. Now, it is no secret to anyone in this room or on this council that for years, Iran has supported Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis, and other groups that continue to carry out attacks on Israel. Iranian leaders have routinely threatened to wipe Israel off the map. In recent weeks, Iran's proxies have
You see how he brought up the People's Republic of China? I found that very interesting. Why is he, he's going to meet with them. Why is he bound? Why are we bowing down to China? Why are we bowing down to China? Is that right here? Let's go back to this.
Other groups that continue to carry out attacks on Israel. Iranian leaders have routinely threatened to, or on this council, that for years, Iran has supported Hamas, Hezbollah, the Houthis, and other groups that continue to carry spreading. I look there. Members of this council and have a special responsibility to prevent this conflict from spreading.
I'm trying to find out. I'm sorry, we jumping all over the place. I look forward to continuing
to work with my counterpart from the People's Republic of China to do precisely that when he visits.
Yeah, there it is, the People's Republic of China. So I don't know, but it's also weird that because China also has like 6 aircraft, or not aircraft, but they have 6 vessels out there. And usually all the boats are supported by other boats. That's how it works. So who knows what's going to go on out there. This is what I'm talking about. This is the escalation with this Hamas and Israel, Palestine. It's just getting nasty. We don't know who crossed the border. So, like I say, man, you got to watch out, baby. The jungle don't care. The jungle doesn't care. And then let's get into this Joe Biden thing, and then we can jump on over to the Speaker of the House, because Biden was speaking today. And because he's asking about the ground invasion and all that. Well, what about the American hostages? So I guess Biden didn't like that so much. So let's pull this up real quick. It's not long at all. It's just Joe Biden being Joe Biden. He must have been doped up on his vitamin Bs and all that.
But aren't these hostages in jeopardy if there is a ground invasion?
You want to make a speech? No, look, obviously they're in jeopardy. The question is whether or not there's any way of getting them out. If we can get them out, we should get them out.
But aren't these hostages in jeopardy if there is a ground invasion?
You want to make a speech? No.
Why has he got to be such a condescending asshole, bro? You want to make a speech? He's president of the United States, bro, and that's a reporter trying to get down to the truth, asking a real question. A real president will be like, "Hey, this is the situation. It might hamper, but we're gonna have special people there to get it. You know, Deltas, the SEALs, whatever. I don't know. Just say something." But just to say whatever, it doesn't make no sense to me. But you know, elections have consequences. They say that's your boy. That's your boy Joe Biden. Everybody loves Joe Biden. It's Uncle Joey. But Joe Biden also has some election fraud pipelines. Probably got the burst, just like they did on election night, and then they said they didn't bust. But let's also get into this Speaker of the House guy. The new House Speaker is Tom Johnson. Mike Johnson from Louisiana. He's a Republican. I guess he came out of nowhere, but he's a MAGA guy. It looks like he supports Trump. He says all the right things. Like he does funny stuff, and he loves God. So you cannot hate that. Here's one of his funny things he did right here. Let's see if we can't pull this up. But yeah, so he's funny. He does memes. You want your politicians to be funny. I'll make this bigger. Yeah, you want your politicians to be funny, but this is him right here, basically. This is his first meme. Let's play this. Say he got Trump acquitted in front of the Nancy Pelosi office. That's silly, right? That's silly. We like that type of stuff. We can get down with that. That's definitely silly. So, but the whole thing is, I don't know if Mike Johnson can be trusted yet. We're going to find out. Is he going to release the January 6 tapes? I guess that's the first thing he's got to do. That's the thing that we want to get down to January 6th. They hold it against us. They want to say it's like 9/11. But it's not. It's not. What nearly was. But let's also get on here because he went on Tucker a while ago. I mean, I've seen him, but I didn't pay no attention to him. But I guess behind the scenes, the people liked him. So let's see here. He was on an interview with Tucker. And he's funny. He wanted to arrest Pelosi and all that. So, and he's trolling Nancy Pelosi. So let's play this real quick.
When you saw the speaker rip the president's speech into pieces, did you take that as a sign of politeness, as an expression of kindness and friendship?
No, of course not. I mean, it was a shameful display. It was stunning, really, to many members sitting in the House. It was totally unprecedented. It was shameless, and it was also unlawful, Tucker. A lot of people have been talking about this the last 48 hours, and I did a little legal memo to point out to my colleagues that she actually committed a felony when she tore that paper up. It wasn't just any copy of the State of the Union address. It was the copy, the original. And we have over 2 centuries of custom and tradition, and of course the Constitution that calls for the State of the Union address, that when the president delivers the copies to those top legal officers, the 2 top legislative officers in that co-equal branch of government, those are the official documents of the.
So he's official like a whistle. Look at him out here blowing it around. Let's see here. That's him right there. That's your boy. So we'll see what he does. Let's go to his acceptance speech because everybody's getting upset with Virginia Fox. I love Virginia Fox. She's a representative of North Carolina, the state right above me. And they get on her because she put some stuff on the House floor about Hillary's, Obama's, and all them. But, I mean, he's out here going to do his thing. I'm just worried about if he's going to just drop off and give Biden his $105 billion. Biden's looking for like $105 billion for Israel, Ukraine, I think Taiwan. Well, there's no way. That cannot happen. We cannot give them $105 billion. No, it's America first, baby. You know, do something with that around here, which we could definitely use. And right here's his little speech today. Let's play some of it so you can hear his voice and all that, see what he sounds like, hear his ideas. And we can get over to maybe some election fraud.
We want to thank all the press for waiting. It's been quite a process. Democracy is messy sometimes, but it is our system. This conference that you see, this House Republican majority, is united.
Are we done?
I'm honored to have the support of my colleagues, and what they understand about this is servant leadership. We're going to serve the people of this country. We're going to restore their faith in this Congress.
It's
this
all old white people. Look at it. It's
America
all
is the
old white
last
people.
best hope of man on the earth.
And you got Low and
Abraham
Beaumont.
Lincoln said it.
He's
Ronald
probably
Reagan
just
used to
kidding.
remind
You
us
know
all
what
the
I'm saying?
time,
They
and
put
we're
on
here
a
to
boat or
remind you
something.
of that again.
Go
We're
out
going
on
to
the yacht.
restore your trust in what we do here. You're going to see a new form of government, and we are going to move this quickly. This group here is ready to govern, and we're going to govern well. We're going to do what's right by the people. And I believe the people are going to reward that next year. But we have a lot of big priorities ahead of us right now. The world is on fire. We stand with our ally, Israel.
Sounds like it's going to be money. Cha-ching. Ching, 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 ching. I guess the gas registers are opening up, baby. They're excited over there. Not too good for Americans, though. Not too good for Americans. We're going to have to stay safe, baby. Gonna have to stay safe. And then let's get into this Joe Biden. Well, they also got this John Kerry thing. You hear about the John Kerry got him? He was informing Iran. He was telling Iran what Israel was going to do. It's crazy. That's sort of quiet. There's some news out on that. I'll probably do something about that tomorrow. So, and then I just don't understand. Where's my Mad Libs guy right here? This guy right here. I guess Mad Libs on Twitter found some stuff where it was just repeating the same votes. I believe this was in Cobb County or Fulton. This was in Fulton County in Georgia. And he basically has this right here. If you go through it, you can see all the batches. And they're all like recounts. And they're doubled up. And it's just for the president. It's just for Joseph R. Biden. And he found tons of these. If you see the next batches, you see a Trump there, but you see a Trump there. Oh, the squiggly lines, too. Okay, so he's saying the squiggly lines were different. So it looks like it changed some stuff around. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no lawyer. I don't know what I'm looking at, but it's looking like we all knew the ballots were screwed up anyway. So hopefully this something happens, but I doubt it's going to happen. Like Jamal Bowman, the guy who pulled the fire alarm for the session of Speaker of the House a while ago with McCarthy or something, they finally charged him with false fire alarm. So who knows if any of that's going to work. But and then there's also the 40 FBI agents or informants that I guess had information on Joe Biden and nothing happened from it. So I don't understand why nobody's going to say nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand how the FBI is protecting Joe Biden at all times. At all times. It's It's basically more than 40 paid confidential informants for the FBI provided the criminal information of Joe, James, and Hunter Biden. Instead of pursuing these leads, the FBI and DOJ worked to shut down any investigation into the Bidens. So, I mean, they're just burning everything. They're putting it in their little bags with the stripes on them, and they're lighting them on fire. That's basically the only thing they can do with Joe Biden. He's untouchable. I guess he knows too much. I guess he knows where bodies are buried. He knows the inner workings of everything. But what the hell are you going to do, baby?
Look at this dumb motherfucker.
We in the jungle, baby. We in the jungle. You got to stay safe. Make sure you like and subscribe, baby. Like and subscribe. Can we get some of that action? Huh? Look at that graphic. It's a beautiful graphic. But I don't want to take up too much of your time. I guess we'll be back tomorrow. I'll definitely see you all manana, baby. It's been awesome. Thank you all for subbing up, watching the shorts. It just it goes a long way to, I guess I don't know what we are. Maybe we're the Unstoppables. But it's not going to die, baby. It's never going to die. So keep on rocking in the free world, baby. Keep on rocking in the free world.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a